Good Tuesday morning and welcome inside the 977 The Bolt Studios. It's time yet again for another edition of the Your Care, Our Mission radio show, presented, of course, by the Humboldt County Memorial Hospital. My name is Nathan Blackwell and I am the host of the program. This morning I have with me Amanda Toole. She's a dietitian at the hospital. Amanda, good Tuesday morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fantastic. It's been a little bit since I saw you, but you're a reoccurring guest on this program, so welcome on back.
Thank you.
Yeah. So today, Amanda is going to be discussing with us summer grilling safety tips. So it's not, not something that you're always aware of or conscious of when you fire up the old Weber grill and throw a steak on there and get it ready to go. But Amanda's going to give you the ins and outs, so to speak, of some summer safety grilling tips, and she's here with us for that today. So Amanda, when it comes to grilling and grilling safety, what are some big things that you tell people?
Well, we really want to be mindful of foodborne illness. So now that we are finally in grilling season after a long winter,
Oh, absolutely.
we also then are at the peak for foodborne illness. So most bacteria in our food grow in temperatures between 41 to 135 degrees Fahrenheit, which is also known as the food danger zone. So the higher temperatures and humidity in our weather in the summer make those ideal conditions for bacteria growth in our food to unsafe levels. So foodborne illness is very serious. It can even cause death in some cases. So it's something we really do want to be cautious of, especially in those who are at risk, which would be children, pregnant women, the elderly, and people with cancer, diabetes, HIV or AIDS, and any autoimmune disease. So I have some tips to help make your grill out safe as well as enjoyable. So the first thing you want to think about is separate. So when preparing your food for the grill, keep your raw meats separate from your cooked or foods that are already ready to eat that don't need to be cooked to prevent that cross-contamination. So a common example of cross-contamination would be using the same cutting board and knife to cut raw veggies that you just used to cut your raw chicken for the grill.
Yeah.
So that bacteria from the chicken is now going to spread onto your vegetables,
Right.
especially if you're not going to cook your vegetables. That bacteria is just going to grow rapidly and
Yeah.
can very possibly
I
make
think
somebody
everyone's
ill.
been guilty of that once or twice in their life. Yeah,
I agree.
just
I
thinking of it.
agree. Yep. So then clean is the next thing you want to think about. So of course, when you're done preparing that raw meat, make sure you take the time to wash your hands with soapy water, because otherwise that bacteria can spread to any surface that you touch after that. And then clean any utensils that you use, cutting boards, dishes, work surfaces, your counters, any of that type of thing too. Then you want to make sure you're keeping your cold foods cold. So leaving your meat out on the counter after you prepped it, especially in the summer for over an hour before it hits the grill, can raise that meat's internal temperature into that food danger zone, which means, again, that bacteria is going to start growing rapidly, and it's going to be more difficult to kill all of it in the cooking process. So make sure that you put all of your meat and any perishable foods in the refrigerator if you're not going to use it for a long period of time.
Right.
And then if you're going to be taking the food that you just prepped and transporting it to another location to cook, make sure that you put the food in a cooler, put it in the actual passenger part of your car where you know it's going to be temperature controlled. It will stay cold versus your trunk that gets hot very quickly, right?
Yeah.
Not going to help much. So thinking especially for your raw meats, again, cut fruits and veggies, and then those salads with mayo, like potato salad, coleslaw, those type of dishes. Then lastly, thinking in terms of cooking. So you want to make sure that your cooked is thoroughly done all the way through to kill any of that harmful bacteria. So a lot of people guess if foods are cooked enough based on the color of the meat. So example, we tend to think beef is done when it's brown all the way.
Right.
Or for chicken and pork, once the juices run clear, then we say it's done. There really isn't any science behind that. And it really leads us to overcooking our food, especially with our chicken and pork, and tends to be dry and
Right.
not very
Who likes
appetizing.
fried chicken at barbecues?
Yeah, exactly. So I recommend getting a meat thermometer. It doesn't have to be an expensive one. It can be a cheap one. It'll do the trick. Making sure you temp your food before you take it off the grill.
Oh, that's a big deal.
It is.
Yeah.
So you can visit cdc.gov/food safety, and that has more information on specific temperatures for specific foods. If you're a smartphone user, I personally like to use the app Is My Food Safe by the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. It's a free and really user-friendly app to just, again, be a reminder of, oh yeah, what do I need to cook each food to?
Right.
Then last little tip is when you're getting ready to take your food off the grill, make sure you set out a clean set of utensils. And platter, don't use the ones that you use to put the meat on the grill,
Right,
please.
yes, yeah. You don't want those raw meat juices on your brand spanking new chicken right off the grill.
No. So if you have any questions or want more information, please feel free to contact me at 332-7608.
Awesome, good stuff. It seems trivial, but it goes a long way. So awesome, their information from Amanda on summer grilling safety tips. She's great at the hospital. We also have some events coming up, Amanda.
We sure do. So HCMH is hosting a blood drive on June 1st. To make your appointment to donate blood, please go to www.lifeservebloodcenter.org. And then the HCMH Foundation invites you to tee up for a great cause at the Founders Golf Outing on Friday, June 8th. This is a 9-hole, 4-person best shot. Check-in is at 12 p.m. and shotgun start is at 1. There will be an awards ceremony and grill out to follow. To register, visit HumboldtHospital.org. And as always, check out our Facebook page to stay up to date on our events.
Awesome. You going to golf in that?
I am not this year.
Oh,
I'm
you're not going
able to. No. Are
oh,
you going?
Shoot. Yeah, yes,
Are
yes,
you?
we are. So that'll be a good time.
It will be.
Always a fun time to just get out of work a little bit early and get around to golfing. But we appreciate you for coming in today, Amanda. Awesome tips as well. Great stuff. And Amanda does a great job as a dietitian at the hospital. If you need anything, just give her a call.
Absolutely.
And she'll be able to help you out. So, Amanda, thanks for coming in. Good to see you again, and we will see you next time.
Sounds great. Thank you.
All right, that's been another edition of the York Care Mission Radio Show. Listen back to this online, 977thebolt.com. Have a great Tuesday.
Do you have swelling in your legs, arms, or hands? Let me help you ease the pain. Hi, my name's Katie Legbold, and I'm a licensed and registered occupational therapist and a certified lymphedema therapist at the Humboldt County Memorial Hospital. Lymphedema presents as swelling in the arms or legs, often occurring after hospitalizations and in many cases following treatment for breast cancer. Breast cancer surgeries and treatments are the #1 cause of lymphedema in the United States. I teach my patients how to ease the constant swelling. It's important to understand the condition and avoid bigger health consequences. Managing lymphedema is accepting that it is a lifelong process. Let me help you ease the pain. Call 515-332-4200 for more information or go to HumboldtHospital.org. Lymphedema treatment right here in Humboldt.